This is a very quickie video on unscrewing the Allen head bolts holding a CV joint onto a transmission. If you saw my other video on doing the CV boot repair on the Ferrari, I used a impact wrench or impact gun and extensions and a Allen head bit on the end of that, which worked pretty well. This particular car is a Fiat. It's my current project car, and I was changing the clutch on this and had to remove the CV joints, and I tried the same technique I did with a Ferrari and found that the Allen head wrench was tearing up the bolts when I put it on the impact wrench. So I was playing around with other ideas, and I kind of fell into this by luck, and it seems to work rather well. Now, it may just be this car on the particular day that I did it, but you know, here's your basic CV joint with its 6 Allen head bolts, and what I figured out to do was just take a regular Allen wrench and stick it in your bolt of choice. Put it here. So it's firmly plugged in, and now we're going to step back. Ooh. And here's my wheel hub that's attached to that axle, and I just take a breaker bar and I have my nuts on my wheel, and you just get the bar in between the nuts, and then you figure out which way to spin the axle to get the correct unscrewing direction on the Allen head wrench that you have poked back there. So if I turn my hub to the right, when the wrench catches on whatever it catches on, it will be doing the correct lefty-loosey. And that's really all there is to it. If there's nothing for the wrench to catch on, you can stick a piece of pipe on the end of it and just have it catch on the floor, or there's got to be something it'll hit eventually. But when you put the breaker bar in the nuts and twist the wheel, you have so much more control and feel for the amount of torque you're putting in, rather than just blasting it and hoping that it just doesn't tear the crap out of the bolts, which it seems to do. And depending on how long your bar is, you can get boatloads of torque. So it seems to have a lot more control and finesse than the impact wrench does. So give it a try if you're having problems with your CV joint bolts, but it seems to do a better job of loosening them without destroying them.